overtime number 2. Here comes the blitz. Castellanos in trouble. Heaves one towards the end zone. Intercepted. It's over. Virginia has done it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Shannon Mack here with Just Win Bets, baby. Joe the Fan, did you see this weekend there was a game in Charlottesville, UVA versus Florida State? Florida State came in number 8 ranked in the country. UVA had a huge upset, beat them in the last minute or last second of the game with an incomplete pass, and then immediately stormed the field. Immediately. I mean, the ball didn't even hit the ground yet. It seemed like they were out in the field. What were your thoughts about that?
I mean, what's it? First off, the Seminoles lost. That I mean, no one's expected to go perfect, but to lose, it was a good game. And you and I talked about on the betting. Let's talk about the betting side of it first, where we were thinking, we were texting each other offline, and we were saying, hey, maybe we would go over to the National Harbor, okay, because we're not allowed to bet any Virginia college games or anything like that, regardless of football, basketball, whatever. Regardless if it's home or away. We talked to the wise man where he's able to do New York home, not do away games, but not home, which makes no sense. But anyway, that would make sense to me, by the way, Governor Youngkin. But anyway, we talked about where Florida State was given 6.5, and we're like debating, should I drive over there, blah, 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 the quarterback situation, etc. So I'm glad we didn't do that. In regards to the game was great. I thought it was a little bit, it was going back and forth. UVA played a hell of a game. My hat's off to them. We go down to your question. It's got to stop. That guy, as you saw in the clip, I'm hoping he didn't get hurt. Regardless of who it is. You saw that in Duke with Cooper Flagg last year. Just saying, that's just recently. But it happens all the time. Here's the other question, UVA. Where the hell are the barriers? What are we at, Jiffy Lube Live? Okay. It looks like there's a hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It looks like you're watching like a Little League game, like up on the hill. Like they all brought like the little folding chairs, like little camping chairs or whatever.
Right. That's what I was saying. Jiffy Lube Live, where you're on the, you're on the hill when you're watching a concert.
Yeah, the lawn seats back there.
Yeah. Like where, and then if you see the clip, if you watch the clip again, right? The guy is clear. The security guards is whatever, man. You do your thing. That guy, there's no way, especially if the guy is claustrophobic. I'm not defending the Seminole guy or even the UVA guy. I get it. Hey, look, you upset a team. You're now ranked, UVA. You're now ranked in the top 25. You're 24 this week. But at least wait until the players get off, man. Holy cow.
Yeah, I felt so bad for that Florida State receiver. I mean, first of all, he didn't get the catch, right? So he didn't win the game. And then instantly, it looked like he just got trampled by 20,000 people, like almost instantaneous, right? So it was like, I was like, what is going on here? And like we had this debate months ago when the SEC said they were going to start fining schools $500,000 for storming the field. And I was like, I don't like that because I would take away from the game. But I agree in that situation, that was dangerous. I mean, that kid could have easily gotten severely hurt if something happened. Yeah, like those fans just rushing on there, they have no regard for that stuff, like where he is, right? He could have just gotten completely trampled. So yeah, I felt super bad for him. And he said the security guard, I'm sure he was like, hey, they're paying me $15 an hour. I ain't sitting here trying to hold back 20,000 people.
Right. But even so, and you see pictures of this. You see pictures of this where they're giving the student body of UVA. Kids are going to be kids. I get all that, but I'm telling you, it's got to stop. I'm not trying to be political. I'm not trying to be, hey, look, I'm trying to change society or whatever, but they're flicking kids off of the opposing team. What are we doing, bro?
Yeah, that's what I saw. That I'm the quarterback for Florida State, Castellanos or whatever. How you ever say his name?
Yes.
He was walking off towards the sideline, and a UVA fan that ran on the field just ran straight up to him, gave him the double bird, boom, right in his face. I'm surprised he didn't go nuts on that kid and just whip his ass. Right? So like, I'm surprised. I would have done that when I was in college. I'm much calmer now, but like if I was 20 years old and I was like still playing college football, I would not have handled that the same situation. I mean, that showed a lot of restraint by him. I would have been pissed.
Oh, absolutely. As the kids call me now, I'm quote unquote unk. because I'm a certain age, I guess. Whatever. But back to what we were talking about in regards to storming. I'm just saying, guys, are they? Look, we already talked about they're fining people. The SEC is taking goalposts down, which it almost happened again, Shano, because we talked about the Tennessee Mississippi State match.
Mississippi State almost won that game. That was close. That was close. Hey, I predicted that, by the way. Not that they win. I had Mississippi plus the points. That was a big win for us.
Yeah, you did. But I'm just saying, I mean, there's got to be a fine, and you can't. I get kids are going to be kids, but you got to send some type of accountability and a message. Look, we don't tolerate. Go to the game, have fun, maybe go a little wild, maybe go to a bar. I'm not promoting drinking at all. Look, kids are going to do what they're going to do. Let's really be honest, parents. Okay,
you're in college. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. All right.
Yeah.
But come on, man, show some class, dude. We ain't flicking. Come on, man. Where's the sportsmanship?
I think part of it is like what you said with UVA in their stadium. I mean, because literally those fans were, even before the last play, it looked like they were like right up against the field pretty much. And I was like, they're going to storm this field if they win this game. And who said they wouldn't have stormed it if they lost? And just like had like a huge riot right there. It seemed like too. Like they were that fan base was amped up that night. But yeah, like I'm all for storming the field, but I think there's got to be some barrier or something like that so like they can at least get the players to the sideline somewhere where they're not going to get trampled to death.
Right. And I don't know if that player or even the opposing player, it doesn't matter. It's student safety. That's all I'm saying. But if you look at the video, which we showed, right? It's at least 100, 200 people just boom. It looked like, what it reminded me of? My wife wanted me to watch this a long time ago. Bridezilla. They have this thing where they have all these wedding dresses are on sale. And I'm not trying to be sexist or anything like that. I'm just showing you what was on like TLC. I think that's the station.
Yeah, I remember that show. My wife used to watch the same thing.
Yeah. We open the door. Hey, we open at 8:00. As soon as they have boom. And the same thing is it was for Black Friday. Like Walmart, you got to get the hottest toy. When I was a kid, because since the kids call me Unc, the hottest toy, Cabbage Patch Kids back in the day. You know what I mean? Or the Teddy Ruxpins or the Transformers or the G.I. Joe, whatever. Yep. It's crazy.
Yeah. I used to work at it no longer exists now, but I used to work at Circuit City when I was in college.
Right.
And Black Friday, I was always one of the security guards out front because people used to bum rush that place just to try and get like, a TV for $200 or whatever.
Sure.
It was like crazy. And then like me and like two other guys that were like warehouse guys, they had us up front to like help control. And because we only were allowed to have X amount of people in there by fire code or whatever. So like, and then people were getting all mad at us and we're like, hey, whatever. I was like, but it was bad. Like, it's crazy. Like people get nuts like with stuff like that for sure. But yeah, when it comes to the storm in the field, I just looked it up. The receiver, he's fine. Nothing wrong with that with him. He didn't get injured during it, thankfully. But it looked bad on the video.
It looked bad.
It looked bad because literally he just hit the ground. It looked like the ball hadn't even hit the ground yet, and the fans were just like a sea of that blue and orange.
Yep.
The UVA colors there and took out. But it also says that Virginia is in line for a $50,000 fine from the ACC. $50,000. That's like nothing to these schools.
Right.
SEC's $500,000. I mean that's a little bit more weight. $50,000. That's nothing. I mean they got that just from being ranked in the top 25 now.
Producer Mark loses that every week. It's like a bodily function to him. It's like, okay, hey, look, no big deal. I'll make it. He makes it like that.
Yeah.
Especially, he's thanking me now. He's liking me now because I told him, hey, take the Ravens, not the Ravens, take the Chiefs money line. Just saying. So he's a little happy.
Yeah, that was a big win by the Chiefs there over the Ravens for sure.
Yeah.
Big win.
He was able to make payroll apparently this week. So go figure.
That's always a plus.
That's always a plus. That's definitely always a plus. Well, fans, tell us what you think. These storming the field or storming the court, we haven't covered basketball, but it's happened in the past. Tell us what you think. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Really helping the channel, guys. We love doing this. We love giving out our free plays. We're going to continue to do that. We've got a lot of stuff that are coming together in regards to more handicappers and stuff like that. We just want to expand. We just want to, we have our own little banter, and it shows based on the subscribers that we have. But we love doing it. Shana, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, just thank you guys for subscribing. Spread the word. Just watch whatever you can, and we're starting to get hot on our picks too. I'm 6-2 over my college picks the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then for NFL, I'm 4-2. I've gone 2-1 each last 2 weeks too. And you're getting hotter as well in college and NFL. Things are picking up. So if you're into sports betting, for sure check us out. We got some more stuff coming up. We got UFC coming up this weekend, so we're gonna have some picks for that as well. But yeah, thank you guys for everything, for subscribing and watching the videos, and just spread the word if you like it, and then tell some friends about us. So we greatly appreciate it. Yeah,
we don't know what the schedule is going to be. We'll do 8 o'clock live. We'll work on our audio. If not, we'll just upload it later for you, add the little graphics to it. So we'll work on that, guys. So we apologize on the audio stuff, though. It usually, if everything works out right, guys, it's going to be 8 o'clock for the NFL, 8:30 with the wise man for a college pick. Who knows when we're going to do UFC? Shannon, we got a big weekend, my guy.
Yeah, big weekend for sure. I started to dive a little bit more into UFC bets today. I was starting to look at the past records, previous opponents, all that stuff for the main card. So I'm slowly whittling down my best bets list there.
And the guys in the studio, Ola Comics, and the rest of the guys over there, they already have our graphics ready to go. So we're ready to go, rock and roll. And then the following week, Shano, hey, it looks like NHL hockey.
Yeah. Next week, the Caps play October 8th is their first game, but the first game of the season is October 7th, and the Champs are having the first game. The Panthers are playing the Blackhawks, I believe. The Blackhawks. So that's another video we need to make too. I want to make a video before then for an NHL feature bets that we can put out.
Yeah. So we'll have. So we there's a lot that's going on here, guys, in the studio. Bear with us. So again, to hit that subscribe button, check us out on all of our platforms. That's Instagram, X, Twitter, or what it used to be called Twitter, TikTok, the whole 9 yards. So we're trying to expand. We definitely need your help. If you can watch us 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe you're on the treadmill, maybe you're at work, going to work on the subway or whatever. Just really appreciate it, guys. What we do is we do for fun. It's not for, hey, we're making a living off of this. We're doing it for kind of like vacation money. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're doing this professionally, there may be something's up.
Yeah, maybe one day. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
By the way, the Florida State receiver, I couldn't remember his name. I looked it up. His name is Squirrel. That's his first name. Squirrel White. That's his name. Just an odd name. It's like Squirrel is his name.
Who knows if the squirrel will ever,
he was probably like a squirrel with all those fans running at him, like,
yeah, exactly.
Like playing Frogger. Frantic, running around.
Don't hit the squirrel. Oh man, we're having too much fun. All right, guys, that's it for us. Check us out and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We would appreciate it. We'll see you next time. See ya.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.